Dreamscape presents Always Happy Hour by Mary Miller, narrated by Madeleine Lambert. For my exes. The parking lot after a movie is the broken, open world. Mark Leidner. Love in the time of whatever disease this is. Instructions. He leaves her a series of drawings on a sheet of typing paper. It must have taken him a long time. He probably got off to a late start. She only wanted to know the code to the laundry room, where his mailbox key is. She lies in bed with his cats, studying it. At the top, there is a banner like the kind waving behind an airplane, advertising 2-for-1 drink specials at the beach. In the event of my unlikely death, and underneath it a headstone. Everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. There's a single flower next to the headstone, a few wisps of grass. There are boxes labeled gâteaux, coffee, par avion, basura, and one with nothing but a question mark. In the box labeled par avion, he tells her that the mail key is hanging next to the brass knuckles. The gâteaux section takes up most of the left side. There's a diagram of a litter box showing how the pea clumps and advising her to scoop at least twice a day so the cats don't get weird. Basura, in the parking lot. Does he think she's incapable of taking out the trash and feeding some cats? She gets out of bed and goes to the kitchen to drink the last of his coffee, which is cold, so she puts ice cubes in it, milk and sugar. She stirs it with a clean spoon and places the spoon in the sink. Everything was beautiful and nothing hurt, she thinks, standing there in her socks. She opens his cabinets to look at the same things that are always in his cabinets, and which are entirely more interesting than the things in her own. There are still plenty of candy bars that his aunt brought back from New Zealand, frogs on the wrappers. There are Tic Tacs and many bottles of olive oil and spices from the Mediterranean grocery. Above his refrigerator, 4 boxes of cereal. She will eat cereal and candy bars and pick up sandwiches from Little Deli. She'll ride his stationary bike while watching The Office and Girls. Already, she misses her apartment with all of her books, and her balcony where she can smoke without the old ladies watching her, the cats gazing at her from their perch. She finishes her coffee and puts the cup in the sink next to the spoon. Despite the coffee box and the instructions therein,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?